Hi guys, if you are like me, you know WKRP in Cincinnati is indeed considered one of the best sitcoms of its time. Set in a fictional radio station in Cincinnati, the show brought together a talented cast of actors who portrayed memorable characters. Let's take a closer look at some of the cast members and their roles. Gary Sandy played the character Andy Travis, the program director of WKRP. He brought a youthful energy to the show and was instrumental in transforming the station's format. After the show ended, Gary Sandy continued to work in television and theater.
What'd you say to upset Bailey?
Nothing. Travis, I want you to pull this Bailey guy out of that new show.
What?
He's not doing a good job.
Now, who told you that?
At the time, and I requested some paraphernalia. She sent me T-shirts, and the Reds organization sent me a jersey with my name on it.
Lonnie Anderson played the role of Jennifer Marlowe, the station's receptionist. With her beauty and wit, Lonnie Anderson's character became a fan favorite. After WKRP in Cincinnati, Anderson went on to have a successful career in television and film.
Me? What'd I do?
It's your attitude, Herb, your prejudices.
Prejudice? I don't have a prejudice bone in my body.
Prove it sometime, Herb. Prove it to Les.
Georgia, Kazakhstan, Israel, they're all over the place, and they're such brilliant entries, wonderful actors.
Tim Reed portrayed the character Venus Flytrap, a smooth-talking and charismatic DJ. Tim Reed's portrayal of Venus Flytrap added depth and charm to the show. Since then, Reed has remained active in the entertainment industry, both in front of and behind the camera.
And the station picks up the tab for the whole night.
Forget it.
Come on, man, I've done it before, and I've always come out with a fox.
Yeah, I've done it before.
Because I had the day shift. And I said, well, Andy, if you got nothing to do, I'll show your sister around town. You know, we're buddies. He said, great. So we do that. Then all of a sudden...
Howard Hesseman brought the rebellious spirit to the character of Dr. Johnny Fever, a DJ with a passion for rock music. Hesseman's portrayal of Dr. Fever was widely praised, and the character became an integral part of the show's appeal. Sadly, Hesseman passed away in 2022.
What you're getting yourself into, pal.
Maybe I should come in.
That's a real good idea, Les. Why don't you start by just turning around so you can see me, okay? Real slow.
Who's going to run get you a bottle of water? Somebody's going to comb your hair for you. Somebody's just going to dab the sweat off. Somebody tells you where to stand.
Gordon Jump played the role of Arthur Carlson, the bumbling but lovable station manager. Jump's comedic timing and portrayal of Arthur Carlson endeared him to audiences. Although Jump has passed away, his character remains an enduring part of the show's legacy.
You know, Andy, there are two reasons that I don't want to do this thing. Number one, there's money in here.
It's all over. The town of Vancouver is going to be a very proud community for what everybody's done. But we're right in the middle of that now, you know. I think that, as Liam was saying...
Carol Bruce played Lillian Carlson, the mother of Arthur Carlson, the station manager. Bruce's portrayal of Lillian added a touch of humor and warmth to the show. While she's no longer with us, her contributions to WKRP in Cincinnati are remembered fondly.
Say, Mom, how are your sinuses? I know this weather always...
4 months ago, when Mr. Travis joined us as program director, I agreed to let you change the format of this station to rock and roll.
Right.
Time, and when at the tender age of about 13 or 14, I entered an amateur contest at a theater called the Brooklyn Fox Theater in Brooklyn.
Anne McClary portrayed the character of Carmen Carlson, Arthur Carlson's wife. Her performance added comedic moments to the show. Unfortunately, McClary passed away in 2018, but her contributions to the series are still appreciated by fans.
Your trip? Bone fishing. Oh, well, Arthur enjoys it so.
Well, you do too.
Oh, I do.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure.
Sure?
Sure.
And people laughed a lot, and I was 16, 17. I didn't know what they were talking about. Anyway, I was there, and we went to the labor.
Eddie McClurg played the character Lucille Tarleck, Herb Tarleck's wife. Her comedic timing and delivery added laughs to the show. McClurg is still living her life at the age of 77.
John, I thought we were supposed to bring wives.
It's okay, Herb.
So you're off to Southern California.
Yeah.
Is that a real butter patty there?
Bowen, who was MASH, Colonel Henry Blake in MASH. She was, a really good director, and she said, "What were you doing to those?"
Richard Sanders, another talented actor on the show, brought his skills to the character of Les Nessman, the inept news reporter. Sanders' portrayal of Les Nessman earned him critical acclaim. He continued to work in the industry and is now enjoying his life at the age of 82.
That's very nice of you, Mr. Carlson. But my reputation is still besmirched and sullied.
Play because these two people go through 24 years of their lives, meeting in about 5-year intervals, and getting to know each other very well and each other's respective spouses.
Frank Bonner played the role of Herb Tarlek, the station's sales manager. Bonner's comedic talent and portrayal of Herb Tarlek contributed to the show's success. Sadly, he passed away in...
He's not gay, that's for sure. And I'll tell you something else. I'm never, ever doing that again.
Lou Richards also played a role in the show, adding his talents to the ensemble cast. While he may not have had a lead role, his presence added depth to the show's dynamic. Now living his life at the age of 71, Richards' contributions are appreciated.
Excuse me, what's back there?
Studios. Don't you have dogs for this?
We did.
Jan Smithers portrayed the character Bailey Quarters, a smart and kind-hearted member of the station's staff. Now living her life at the age of 73, Smithers' contribution to the show is still celebrated.
A public service program.
Uh-huh.
And he's asking everybody for ideas, even me.
Hey, that's great.
And the meeting is tomorrow morning.
Oh, wow.
And I have come up with an idea that I really like.
The cast of WKRP in Cincinnati brought these characters to life, creating a show that remains beloved by fans to this day. Their performances and the chemistry they shared on screen continue to be cherished. As we revisit the show, we can appreciate the enduring legacy of these talented actors.